Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, we start off on 24-hour temperature cast. Maybe not as cool in many spots this morning. Likely going to get just a smidge warmer this afternoon. Got to the middle and even a few upper 70s yesterday. Got a real chance to get closer to 80 this afternoon. And then I think tonight we'll keep it a little higher up in the 50s as we start to increase the clouds a little bit. And that makes a big difference when we have a little bit more cloud cover around for those overnight temperatures. Not a lot of clouds around just yet, but you can see the beginnings of that boundary off to our north and west. That's trying to get here tomorrow. And maybe in a couple of lucky spots, it'll bring with it a couple of scattered showers. I still don't love the chances. I still don't see enough moisture being dragged back into our area, so that boundary is going to have a lot to work with, and that means hard pressed to see any showers. So those thirsty lawns, gardens, and greens are likely going to stay thirsty, but maybe a couple of lucky spots get a few. It's 52 right now in Valdosta, 49 Tallahassee, 48 in Thomasville, and we'll likely see these temperatures bounce around a little bit this morning. Got a bunch of numbers, a couple of degrees either side of 50. I call that 50-ish. It's 51 in Marianna, it's 49 at Bainbridge, it's 52 in Perry, it's 48 degrees in Live Oak. Pretty much everybody, just a couple of degrees either side. Blakely right now is the cool spot like usual at 45. If there's a breeze out there today, it's turning more towards the east, but really not much of a breeze at all. We'll call it pretty calm out there, and I don't see a lot of fog around here yet. Maybe we'll find a little bit of patchy fog, but again, the air's still pretty dry, so that usually limits any fog formation. Now that boundary is going to bring some showers in areas to our north and west. The main energy driving this is all off to the north, and that's where the better moisture is. Now, that southern extension that trails all the way down towards the Gulf Coast, it may find a little pocket of moisture here and there to generate a couple of showers, but that's what we're kind of looking for. And as far as the rest of the setup goes, as this boundary moves through the area, the air on the other side isn't much cooler, but it is drier again, so that should clear us back up as we head on into the upcoming weekend. Now, as far as that future cast goes, I do see some clouds at times today and tonight and tomorrow. And maybe we can find a couple of scattered showers, but as we're getting towards lunchtime tomorrow, we're still not expecting a whole lot of activity. And then as we go through the day tomorrow and that boundary exits, we start to bring in that dry area. Those winds will turn back to the north and west, and that'll bring in more of the dryer, which should stick around for the weekend. It should be a really nice weekend forecast. If you're looking for rain, maybe, if we're lucky, a couple of isolated showers on Friday, and even then, I don't love those chances. Now, there's some activity across the Atlantic. We've got a little bit more coming off the coast of Africa, but it's this over here that we've been watching for the past several days, and it certainly does look a lot more organized today. Got the upgrade to Tropical Storm Tammy last night, and this is what we'll be watching over the next couple of days as it moves towards the Leeward Islands and then curls more to the north. Does not look like it's going to get anywhere near the United States, but it could get awfully close to some of those islands, so plenty to keep our eyes on. And it also looks like there may be a little sweet spot just north of those islands where it can get a bit stronger. So certainly plenty to watch with Tropical Storm Tammy. Nothing for the United States to be concerned with, at least not on its current course. On the Gulf today, winds start east, end up south, 5 to 12, seas 2 feet or less, so not bad for the boaters at all. We'll go 40s and 50s, clear and comfortable to get started. Those breezes light. The sun won't be up till 7:42, and we will start to notice some clouds at times today. We'll call it seasonable, though, in the upper 70s. I think tonight still partly cloudy. I'll start to introduce maybe a couple of slim chances for an isolated shower or two, but I really am not feeling it. We'll go mid-50s for overnight temperatures, and here's that 7-day forecast. Notice how those daytime highs, they inch up a little bit. We're not going to get any cool downs coming, but we should have some really pleasant October weather, especially once we get past this little boundary and any hiccup that it brings with some clouds. I see a lot of really comfortable and really nice in that 7-day forecast.